Fresh Bake, we started our day off today with one particular plan in mind, an idea for this video, and it has been completely obliterated by what we have found inside the park today. This is the deadest thing I've ever seen. I'm in the middle of one of the strangest, most bizarre experiences that I've ever had at Disneyland in terms of there being no crowds. I hope you guys can join us for this video and find out how this ends and see if this keeps going. But I am just finding short ride after short ride. Let's go, Fresh Baked. Looks like a really chill day out here at Town Square on this Wednesday afternoon. It's Wednesday, a day for me today, and a day that I usually try to find or follow the Disney winds. We're gonna be doing a little bit of that today, but we're gonna be following my kind of winds. Today I'm in the mood for a little exploration, a little discovery. I'm gonna be looking for interesting situations, interesting cues to be getting into, because one of my favorite things about going to Disneyland, because I'm here so often, is trying to find what's real. I want to know what is real, like how long is that actually, what does that actually taste like, what does that actually feel like being in that situation? And that's what we're gonna be looking for today. If it turns out nothing, then we're just gonna have ourselves a lovely day here at Disneyland, which is not that bad at all. And as I mentioned, it is here on a Wednesday. Hi guys, on a Wednesday afternoon, feeling quite chill. Actually, when I was approaching, it's 3:08 right now. Very quiet in the park. Out in front of the park right now, when we're scanning in the Esplanade, walking down Main Street right now, I don't feel near as much energy as I typically do when I make my way down Main Street. So I'm gonna be curious to see how this day plays out, if we're gonna find any of those interesting cues. But enough of that, let's get started. And let's see if you guys can pick up what I'm putting down. Like, this is what I'm talking about, a lot of a lot of empty space, but also the sound. The sound of Disneyland today is a little muted. I always find that quite fascinating, and it's almost disconcerting to me in some ways, because I'm used to, quite a reverberation of different sort of acoustic sounds happening. And when it's chill like this, and part of that has to do, I think, with the weather. This happens often after a Santa Ana wind. The Santa Ana winds blow through here, and first of all, it cranks up the temperatures a lot, but it also makes everything very still sounding. Everything sounds, you can hear better. Whatever that is, how that's possible, I'm not sure, but that's the experience I'm having. And it is actually, presently, it's crazy what's going on right now with the weather. 91 degrees. It is 91 degrees out on October 29th. 2 days from November. It's the hottest day we've had since probably August. And but I think this is the end. I think this is going to be the end of those extreme temperatures, and it'll start dropping down. We had a brief little run there of nice, pleasant weather, and the gravity of our afternoon is taking us presently towards Matterhorn. And I just wanted to observe once more that the waterfall is still not functioning there, which I don't like that at all. I know it's not a big deal, but it just changes everything. It changes. That moving water changes your experience quite a bit. Look at how chill, and listen how chill this is right here. Does it not? And by the way, I have not looked at the tip board. Usually that's the first thing I do when I get to the park, is look at the tip board. But I want to discover today, I want to walk around and discover, so I want to be surprised by what we find at the Matterhorn. This is going to be our first stop. I want to be surprised by what we find, be that good or bad, and I want to see if that's the kind of situation that I want to know more about, because the Matterhorn can be a very confusing cue to assess when you get there, because it all depends on how they construct those chains, all the different sections that they can turn on and off, and it makes it difficult to guess, is that real or not? So we're gonna play that game right now, I think. Oh my. Okay, so obviously this looks very appetizing. Matterhorn, oh my God. Matterhorn, I can't even. It says 15, so obviously my instinct is to say, no way it's that 15 minutes. But look at that, they're starting right up tree. Let's go, I wanna know. And there we go. Right up tree. And the other question would be, I haven't peeked, but I'm gonna guess, I think we're gonna make a U-turn at the lamp. We're gonna skip left of tree, we're gonna skip tree lamp, And my guess is we're gonna make a U-turn right up there, and we're not going into extended 1 or extended 2. That means it probably is actually 15 minutes. That's probably a true story, that 15. It's still a tremendous discount. But we're gonna find out how long it takes. Usually, I think I measured ride a tree typically at about 7 minutes, and then 7 minutes going back, and then 7 minutes in the covered area. So about 20 minutes altogether, give or take, plus or minus, you know? So we should be in that neighborhood. Moving briskly through the queue right now. We're at maybe 4 minutes to do ride a tree right there. So we're well on our way to making a very good time here. Not a lot of competition either from lightning lanes. So we're going to be at the mixed point in probably another 4 minutes, and then 5 minutes, maybe. I don't think it's going to be 7. I said 7, but it doesn't feel like 7 inside. This will probably be under 15 minutes. So that's about 9 minutes to the mixed point. A little slower than I expected on that last stretch. Expecting about 5 minutes here, so we should be at our vehicle, as predicted, right around that 15-minute mark. And that's 14 and a half, well, actually just over 15 minutes total to get to our vehicle, right on time.
Kids, thank you. Para su seguridad, permanezca.
Oh my God! What the hell? I agree. That's the most I've ever been wet on Matterhorn. My God. Well, that was a refreshing and surprising delight here at Matterhorn. Is that a sign of what's to come for this afternoon? Hi guys. This was way slower than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting it to be slow. I had heard some things about yesterday was pretty dead also, and Monday was, slow-ish. It was on the slow side. Man, that was surprising. Okay, that makes me want to go check out some more attractions, some more of those more difficult ones. Maybe we should be hitting the big ones, but I'm gonna do that probably, but by way of Fantasyland. Let's go through Fantasyland, see what we can find there. Let's do a little teal update. Okay, I see one guest already in teal. Okay, a second teal is back here, and they're getting in. Yellow's getting in. pink. Okay, so it's pink and blue. Blue is still open back there. Blue, no, wait, is that green or is that teal? No, that's teal. We lost big time on this one. There goes blue. Blue is the last cup loaded. I still think, wow, look at that queue, it's empty. Completely and utterly empty. It is in the middle of the afternoon. It is 3:49. Unbelievable what's happening here. Wow. That says 5. That literally says 5 minutes. It's as if it's like just before closing or rope drop. This is rope drop or just before closing level crowds on some of these attractions. Wow. That was 5 minutes at Dumbo. Toads, 10. Oh my God, it's right there. That's completely empty. Wide open pavement here. I'm tempted to go check out Peter Pan. Peter Pan looks very empty. Peter Pan looks very inviting. Give me something incongruous. We're looking for incongruous queues. Big wait times, short looking queues, or vice versa. Posted 20, that's kind of congruent. Well, I don't know. Look at that. You guys, look at this. What in the Sam heck is going on here? Wow, 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 wow. I am befuddled. 10 minutes for Snow White, and there's nobody in this. I mean, I want to get in this, but my goal was to find incongruent queues today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Can you find an incongruent queue when the park is dead? Do you feel this right here? I was talking about this before, the calm, quiet. This is usually mayhem walking through. You can't even hear yourself speak. I can't hear myself speak normally when I walk through the castle like that.
What I want to show you guys.
But that was not the case just now. I guess I can only just go and try and find the nastiest, most intimidating queues possible. Indiana Jones, Haunted Mansion, Tiana's, Rise. Tiana should be busy. It's a hot day. It's 91. People should be in Tiana's. And that's Adventureland at 3:54 p.m. A little more action going on here. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at a 35-minute standby right now for Indiana Jones. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, you guys. This video is just changing complexion quickly. 35 minutes. I mean, we're gonna go. I wanna see. There are people standing here, so that's a good sign. There may be a wait. Let's find out. If I were here doing a State of Disneyland report, standing right over there by those ropes, and I would be looking at this queue, I would be saying that is not a 35-minute queue. That is probably a 25-minute queue. We're gonna spend about 7 or 8 minutes in this section right now, and then we're gonna spend another 15 inside, 25. Maybe 5 minutes to get into the temple. Ah, man, it's not even gonna be 25, it's gonna be 20. If that even. 5 minutes to get into the temple. We are still moving. We have not stopped moving since the second set of obelisks. stop moving. We stopped at the Batcave. Incredible though. That's incredible progress. Where it should be at about 7 minutes or so. My clock is a little out of sync, but I think it's 7 minutes.
My friends, your moment is drawing near. Already I am envious of the wonders that await you.
All the available space in front of you. Please stand side by side with your party.
The remote jungles of India's lost delta. From all over the world they are flocking here, following a strange story of a mysterious temple.
So that's about, I think we're at 15 minutes right now, and I would say probably 5 minutes left to our vehicle, so we're going to hit that 20-minute number, I think.
Brazos pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Vigilen a sus...
Well, I mean, normally it would take 5. That took about a minute. We're at going on 16 minutes maybe right now. This is going way faster than even what should normally be expected. And we'll call it here. Again, approximately, I'm not sure how close my brain clock is, but 16 and a half minutes to the vehicle, and we got the best seat. We're driving.
I will lift the curtain of time. It is your destiny. Now rise from the reason.
Next time, you wear blindfolds, okay?
Friends, I celebrate your arrival.
Well, it does look like things are picking up a little bit here at Indiana Jones. That's certainly a longer queue than we found when we arrived. And the back of the queue is now outside of the Batcave. So it is getting a little bit busier than it was. Speaking of surprising things, hi guys, how are you? Hi guys, not expected to see this queue for Bengal barbecue. It's a little early for dinner. It's 4:25. I mean, I'm tempted to get in there, but I'm not quite hungry enough yet. But I want to do standby and see how long even just this. Well, it's going to take nothing. There's one guest in there. This is one of those cases where it might take longer to mobile order than to do standby. That's the kind of day we're having. But I want to keep throwing the dice while we're hot, while we got a hot hand. Haunted Mansion, maybe Tiana's. I haven't looked at the tip board, so I'm still going to be surprised by whatever. Well, I mean, I want to be surprised. By the way, Pirates, there's not even any chains out here. Look, there's not even any chains. Nothing. No stanchions anywhere. No chains, no ropes. It's like it's closing. It's like Fantasmic is going on right now. People are just walking in to Pirates. See if you can guess where I am now. Yeah. Usually one of the most crowded walks you'll ever find here at the Disneyland Resort. And once more, it is pretty wide open. I was going to go check back there, but, check the greenhouse, etc., and Leota's garden. Hi guys. Just to do a little I don't think I have to. I don't even have to do any sort of recon. I don't have to check the back of the queue. We are though finding, oh, this is interesting. This could be one of those incongruencies. That's saying 40 minutes. I think it's not, I think it's going to be half that. Let's put that to the test. Well, just 37 seconds in, I already know I'm going to be pretty close to right at least, because we're not even going into Leota's Garden. We're definitely not going to the greenhouse. We didn't even make a left. We're going straight into well, I don't know, whatever they call this, the front of the house. Just under 3 minutes so far, and we've nearly already reached the rear queue here where the mausoleum is and everything. 3 minutes. In right now, we're making great time, but as I get through this section of the queue, I was having a bit of a flashback to the old, the old system of this rear queue and the switchbacks they had back there, always deceiving you. It looks like you're near the end, and then they send you back the other direction. You're like, because you're skipping rows. I don't know if you guys can pick up what I'm putting down here, but if you do, the phenomenon of being lost in the rear Haunted Mansion queue. I don't know. I was reflecting on that and feeling nostalgic for that old queue. Right, so like you'd be right here, you'd get to this point, and then the switchback, well, back kind of where I'm standing, and it would send you back in that direction, and then you'd have to, because it would skip. It would be the first, third, and fifth, and then the second, fourth, and sixth if you follow. So you'd get to this point, you're thinking, okay, we're almost there, and then you're not. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Don't forget to look alive. Some of us do. No time to dilly-dally. It's time to see Jack and Sally all the way in front. I love
For the story that you are about to be told began in the holiday worlds of old. Our holiday tale is a tale that's quite charming, but during this season, it's sometimes alarming. All hung by the chimney with care. When opened that morning, would cause such a scare.
So that was 15 minutes to the stretching room, and we're at about 17, I think 17 and a half, almost 18 minutes to the portrait hall. So we'll get to our vehicle probably in that 20 minutes. Where did you stop the clock? I mean, I stopped it back there, if you ask me. I think we just did that 15 minutes.
We hope you're prepared for what Jack. in no time at all.
Oh, I really outdid myself this time.
What's your gift? Burritos.
Exclaimed as he drove out of sight.
15 to the stretching room, just over 20 to our vehicle. Amazing. Now I was gonna do Tiana's next, but I don't know if you can tell, there's no sound coming from Tiana's right now. No sound of guests, no screaming, no exaltations, so it's down. Tiana's is down, the water's running, that's good, but no music, no sound of guests. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to head over to Galaxy's Edge because it has been a very long time since I've had a Ronto wrap, and that's gonna be next on our evening. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is incredible. This can't be what I keep asking this question. This cannot be their plan. This cannot be, yes, we want this. Disney says this is how we want the parks today. There's no way this is what the plan is. That is people just walking on ish to Rise of the Resistance. If that says anything more than 35, 40 minutes, I'll be shocked. We will be trying this when we're done eating our Ronto wrap though. That says 35 minutes, yeah. I mean, there's just nothing. There's nothing happening. I mean, I know I keep saying in those State of Disney reports, I'm gonna give up trying to figure out what Disney's plan is. Like, what's their end game? All these tricks and things that they're doing, they're trying to be surgical, like Chapek said, with how they price things and trying to hit that exact market, that exact guest for that exact day. Hi guys. And I keep trying, because as soon as I think, oh gosh, it's dead, people don't want to be here, the demand is down, then the park is crazy again. And then as soon as that happens, I'm like, okay, that's, okay, Disneyland. And then this happens again. It's incredible. I don't understand how this could be their plan. It can't be. I'm hungry. I want to eat a Ronto wrap. We're going to Ronto Roasters. Stand by. We arrived at Ronto Roasters for our Ronto wrap. Actually, not a Ronto wrap, a Ronto-less wrap. It's one of the few, what do you call it? Impossible veggie type situations that I'll enjoy here at Disneyland. And actually, right next door at Docking Bay 7, the kefta, the Felucian kefta, is amazing here as well. But that is a impossible sausage Ronto with spicy kimchi slaw, sweet pickled cucumber, gochujang spread, wrapped in a pita. I kind of feel like this is prepared differently than they have in the past. I don't remember some of those ingredients, and I don't remember it looking this way, which, by the way, it is prepared differently than a regular Ronto wrap. A Ronto wrap is grilled pork sausage, peppercorn sauce, tangy slaw wrapped in a pita. So it's not just impossible versus regular, pork sausage. It's different. It's prepared entirely differently, and this is my preferred. I really enjoy this. You know what it is? It used to be. That's right. It wasn't it jalapeno before, and now it's pickled cucumber. It's sweet now instead of hot. I don't know if this is still gonna be the same sandwich, man. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy this the same as I did before. Let's find out. Cheers, Fresh Fake. Right off the bat, this is not great. They have, I don't know, you can see it, they have cooked this pita bread to the crisp. It's actually, did you hear that? Listen. That can't be good. Overcooked. Will it apply? I didn't even hardly get to the actual Ronto wrap, as it were, the Ronto part of the wrap. Let's try again. Damn, the bottom's crunchy too. Hang on. trying to make this look edible, but it's not going well. Okay, so the Impossible sausage is fine. That tastes okay. It always has. I mean, I think I would prefer the regular, well, maybe not, I'm not sure. But it's okay. It's not, it doesn't get in the way. There's a fly. The spicy kimchi slaw is also quite tasty. I haven't yet got, there's the sweet pickled cucumber. Let's try that. Yeah, no. I don't mind cucumber so much, but that's wrong for this. I don't know why they changed their mind, but I don't think it belongs here for some reason, at least not to my palate. So that's kind of missing. One of the reasons why I preferred the Ronto wrap was because of the way the previous way they prepared it. It's not a fail. It's not bad. It's just not as good as it used to be. Plus, this damn pita, this overcooked pita is getting in the way of everything. I will say though, that the spicy, or the sausage, the Impossible sausage, is quite hearty. There's a lot of it in there. I don't know if you can tell, but that's a really healthy piece of Impossible sausage there. All in, before I finish this, let's say we're gonna call this a 3.5 out of 5. Not bad, but I'm taking a strike or a points off because it's not what we used to get, and I don't know why they changed it. Why do they mess with a good thing? I don't know. 3.5 out of 5 for that Ronto wrap. Let's get back. Man, I'm really excited. I want to go see what happens with Rise the Resistance right now. Let's go. You know what?
Yeah.
In hindsight, postscript, not a 3.5. I couldn't even finish it. I threw half it away. That's a 2 out of 5. Did not enjoy that. Okay, after a quick break there for dinner, it is 5:33 as we approach Rise, and I'm not expecting to find anything different than what we saw when we walked by there a minute ago. Still posted at 35 minutes. Let's find out.
Safe travels.
Thank you. Spoke with a cast member just before we got into the queue, and he said it was 15 minutes earlier today. I don't even know if you can walk the queue in 15 minutes. That's literally, a 15-minute queue is a walk-on. That's walking all the way to Ray without stopping, which, by the way, I've got a third vote from said cast member who believes that the clock stops at the Ray Room. So I want to say that's maybe 7.5, maybe 8 minutes. Again, my mental clock is off from what I'm recording, but I feel like that's 7.5, 8 minutes to the Armory, which is a very good time so far. And as you can see, we're moving quite briskly. When we are moving, we're going big stretches, long stretches, which is still to this day pretty rare for Rise. No way. No way. 10, 11 minutes to Ray Room.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Yes. Good. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poe Dameron and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Bakara.
Transport!
Deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Transport is away in 30 seconds. Good. No operador on iPad drive. Try to shake him, Blue!
I'm trying, but
We lost Blue 5! I'm gonna try to draw him away! Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
The hallway, use both sides. Do not get separation. Color.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
There's nowhere to run. And the resistance.
Your escape routes came in a little off target.
Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're alive! I should hope so. Great job, recruits.
So I want to say 22 minutes to the vehicle. That's incredible. Never in my life, except for like after a breakdown, you know, you rope drop a breakdown or just proper rope drop. I'm not even sure if I've done a 22 minutes to the vehicle run at rope drop, to be perfectly honest. I don't think I have. I've come close, but these are just unprecedented returns we're getting right now. And I will note that in the conversation of demand pricing, where we've seen prices for a rise as low as $10, it is $29. The demand has got to be at exceedingly low, but they've got it at what is normally about the highest range you might find for a single-use Lightning Lane. $29 right now. And the standby wait time has actually gone down to 30 minutes. You guys, by my calculations, we have just done 4 of the most premium Lightning Lane attractions here at Disneyland in about an hour of actual queue time. It's 15 minutes at Matterhorn, 20 at Indy, 12 just now at Rise, that's 35, 47, and then yeah, like 15. What was the one on Haunted Mansion? It was like 15 minutes at Haunted Mansion, right? That's if I'm doing my math in my head correctly, that's 62 minutes. 62 minutes in the queue, top 4 rides. What is going on today? Now I think that might be our last attraction, proper attraction for the night. So let's take a look at the tip board right now. I'm just curious to see if the rest of the park. Oh, I hear the Disneyland Railroad going by. All right, let's see, 20 minutes, 5, 15, 5, 20, 20, 5. Haunted Mansion's up to 40. Well, they had it at 40 before and it wasn't. Indy's still at 30. Small World 20, Jungle 10. My goodness. Matterhorn 30. Let's see.
Fresh baked.
Hi. Smuggler's Run is 10, Toad's 10, Paint, Peter Pan 30. Pirates is a walk-on, 5 minutes still. Roger Rabbit 35, we should have gone back there. Space Mountain is the only attraction that's actually doing something. Right now it's at 65 minutes. But look at that return time for Lightning Lane. That's practically now. What was Indy? Going back to Indy. 8:25, 2 hours. That's nothing. People are not buying Lightning Lane today, and why should they? They shouldn't. So let's say Star Tours 5, Star Rises 5 or 30. I mean, Tiana is well. There's no posted wait time, and presently it does feel a little bit more congested in the streets here in front of Haunted Mansion. Not like what we saw before, but it's still just an absolute delight of a night here. Looks like the lights up a little bit in New Orleans Square back there on Royal Street.
Our door.
Hey, how are you? And there again is that 5-minute standby. It's just straight up, like, I'm so tempted. But they're going straight in. You know what, we'll go around. I want to see. We're not going to get in that queue. But I do want to see what it looks like. 5 minutes, that takes a lot of confidence on Disney's part to call a queue 5 minutes. They got to really believe that it's a total walk-on. Because it takes a couple minutes to actually walk the queue for Pirates. If they've got you going through all the usual amount of switchbacks. Look at this, you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're gonna walk it out, I think. I mean, wouldn't that be cool if we can catch a vehicle on the way out? That'd be a nice way to top this evening, but we're gonna walk it out through this crowd. Oh, this is actually kind of a little dense right here in Adventureland. There it is. Still 30 for Indy though. Still 30 posted. That's why it's so dense, is everybody's like, we gotta go to Indiana Jones right now, let's go, hurry up. Get in the queue. Unprecedented, well, not unprecedented, but this is just not what I was expecting. I thought we were back into the holiday season here, the Halloween season. I thought people were gonna be here, and they're just not. Is this shenanigans with the reservation system? Shenanigans with pricing? Is this people being over Halloween? Like I was just saying in our State of Disney report. Do they not, because we're just days away. This should be the high time. There are more people in the park in August, end of August for Halloween than there are right now 2 days before Halloween. It goes on too long. It's got to be some combination of those three things. Shenanigans with the reservation system, shenanigans with the pricing, and shenanigans with the calendar. They're messing around with it too much. Just open this place up, damn it. Open this place up and let us decide, how busy we want the park to be. That's cool. I'm not usually here late enough to see this kind of thing. I have to make a special trip, but tiki torches are lit because it's getting dark earlier now. Love to see those tiki torches. It is 6:20 in the evening. Pretty soon, it'll be dark at this time. Great time to be at the park. Dark, lights out, all the lights on, all the torches lit, with plenty of evening to enjoy the park in the winter season. Can't wait. I don't see any vehicles though. I don't think I'm gonna get lucky enough for a vehicle. And there's no fireworks tonight. And we get the Main Street lights too. How delightful. Hi.
Fresh baked!
Hi. I will miss the blinky pumpkin. I will miss that, but I won't miss Halloween. At least not until next year when I'm waiting, because we've just gone through a brutal summer again when nothing's happening. There's no event happening. Although next summer there will be the 250th birthday for America, and the Disney's doing a celebration for that. But still, man, 2.5 months is too long. Too long. Not gonna lie though, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that brisk run through the park and getting those attractions in. Normally I'm one to say I like it when it's busy because I like to see people having fun and experiencing Disneyland. I like to see this park pop. I like to see the energy and things happening. But man, if you're here on this night, you're pretty happy. And by the way, let me just mention, if this is triggering you right now, GetAwayToday, they're doing their adults and kid prices right now. They stopped it, but then like, you know what, we're gonna keep it going. You can get tickets from GetAwayToday, adults at kid prices, through, hold on, let me check, November 5th. So you've got about a week now of getting adults at kids prices, and you can book those tickets for most of, well, obviously the rest of this year and most of 2026, I think for another 12 months at this point. Let's see. And Disney also, by the way, has their Disneyland or their California resident offer. I had spoken about this in the past about thinking it was a SoCal, because usually they are SoCal, but this one is for the entire state of California. Disney's doing a 3-day park hopper and I don't know when this goes on sale. It goes on sale December 3rd. A 3-day park hopper for dates between January 1st and May 1st, which is usually a slower period, obviously, for $249, you guys. 3 days. For $200. Can you even imagine? When I buy a ticket at some point in December, it's going to be $216. It's going to be $250 just for 1 day. They're going to sell you 3 days for $250. That's like half off, you guys. That's ridiculous. That's a great deal. So contact GetAwayToday. There's a link in the description. Let them know we sent you. And then that's all we got for you guys tonight. We're going to go home and just contemplate and ruminate how breezy this was. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Fresh baked.